Good morning, students. This is Instructor Kim with the video on improper and mixed fractions. As you may know, fractions are generally used to represent numbers less than 1, such as 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1 over 100, and so on. But what if we wanted to represent 1 1/2 of an Among Us character? So, what if we had, so here we have one Among Us avatar, and we have another one. And if we were to divide each of the avatars in half and shade only 3 of the halves, how do we represent this in fractions? Well, there are two ways or two forms of a fraction that you can use to represent a number that's bigger than 1. And the first form is called the improper fraction. Improper fraction. So looking back at the Among Us avatars, if we were to use an improper fraction, we would write 3 over 2. An improper fraction is a fraction with a numerator that's bigger than the denominator. So the numerator is bigger than the denominator. And that's why it's called an improper fraction, because fractions usually have a numerator that's less than the denominator. So 3 over 2 represents 3 of the halves, or if we're looking at the Among Us character, we have 1/2 over here, we have the other half here, and we have the final half here. So in total we have 3 halves, and we have 2 as a denominator because we divided each of the Among Us characters in 2. So now let's talk about the second type of fractions, and this one is called a mixed fraction. So a mixed fraction, like an improper fraction, represents a number that's greater than 1. However, the numerator is not greater than the denominator. So for example, see above here we had 3 over 2, but if we were to write a mixed fraction, it would be 1 and 1/2. Wow. So the reason why this is called a mixed fraction is because we have a whole number here, which is 1, and we have a fraction, which is 1 over 2, fraction. So because we have a mix of a whole number and a fraction, that's why this is called a mixed fraction. So now let's go over how we can convert a mixed fraction or an improper fraction into each other. So let's go over how we can turn a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So here we're going to use the number 1 and 1/2. So the first step is to take the whole number and multiply by the denominator. So it's going to look something like 2 times 1. Then what we do is we take this product, and then we multiply by, or sorry, not multiply, we add it by the existing numerator, which is 1. So we add it by 1, and we put all these values, or the total, over the original denominator, which is 2. So in result, we do the multiplication first, which is 2 times 1. So we got 2 plus 1 over 2, and that is equivalent to 3 over 2. So does that match the improper fraction? Let's see. Yes, we have 3 over 2 here. So let's try to convert 3 over 2 into 1 and 1/2, which is what we have here. So let's take 3 over 2. What we do here is we divide 3 by 2. And what I mean by that is, let's do division. So we're going to do 3 divided by 2. So it's basically you take the numerator and you divide it by the denominator. So here if we do the division, we're going to have 1 go there. So we subtract 3 and 2, and you get 1. So as a quotient, this is the quotient. For the quotient, we got 1. And for the remainder, we also got 1. So what we do is we take the quotient, and the quotient is going to be the new whole number. It's going to be the whole number. While the remainder is going to be the new numerator. Yeah. So what that means is we're going to take the quotient and have it as a whole number. Then we're going to take the remainder, which is 1, and have it as a new numerator. And we just take 2 and we keep the same denominator, which is 1 and 1/2. So does that match the mixed fraction that we had before? Yes, it does. So that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching my video. If you found it helpful, please visit our Instagram page, Facebook page, and our website through the links below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Finally, work hard, don't have fun, and study only. Then you'll ace your next math test.